to Yankee Stadium in New York. With one moment. Hey, it's the New York Yankees versus the Cleveland Indians for Ron Guidry's next start of his season. We're going to change some stuff around because of the time we are in right now. So give me 1 second. I'll go ahead and get this game going for you. So the New York Yankees will do a quick speedy recovery on the season here. I haven't had a Yankee game in a while in the 1978 Ron Guidry campaign. So we are auto-playing all the results up to his next start. So right now, the New York Yankees in the American League East. We'll give you the American League stats today since we are doing the Ron Guidry start. And we're just waiting for those to pop up, and then those people want to come in and watch. Again, we are, because of time, we're going to go ahead and use the casino dice on the game and play that one today. The Yankees have a 1.5 game lead over Milwaukee, 2 over Boston, 5.5 over Detroit, and Cleveland is 7 back at 16-21. The Yankees are 23-14. Angels were in first place, best record in baseball, 26-12. They're 4 ahead of Texas, 5 ahead of Chicago, and 5.5 on Kansas City. On the mound for the Indians is on the mound for the New York Yankees today will be Ron Guidry. For the New York Yankees defensively, Lou Piniella in left, Mickey Rivers in center, Reggie Jackson right. Around the infield is Greg Knowles at third, Bucky Dent at short, Willie Randolph at second, and Chris Chambliss at first. Behind the plate, the late, great Thurman Munson, August 2nd, 1979, will live in infamy in all Yankee fans. And they play Baltimore tonight in real life. So they were playing Baltimore the night of the funeral. On the mound is Ron Guidry. He made his worst start of the year his last time out against Cleveland. He's 7-1, 2.38 ERA, 39 hits, 64 innings, 18 walks, 64 strikeouts, and he's given up 2 home runs. Indian lineup will be Dade, Manning, and Vail, followed by Horton, Bell, and Cox, Pruitt, Kuiper, and Verizon. On the mound is Don Hood. Let's get baseball started here. Paul Dade waits. He comes in hitting .297, 4 homers, 16 RBIs, plays mostly against lefties. Guidry sets, delivers. Here's the first pitch from New York. 5 ground ball to second. That's Randolph. He is a 1E20. He fields it no problem and makes the play. So 1 quick out here in the first. Brings up center fielder Rick Manning hitting .214, no homers, 10 RBIs. He's an all-around player, good defender. Kind of has that Kevin Kiermaier approach. Munson behind the plate. Guidry looks in, gets the target. Here's the pitch to Manning. Lefty left combination. Base hit 1 through 11. Oops, I left the dice on. Let's go ahead and roll the split. It's a 3 base hit. So a 3. I guess I'll roll the splits, I guess. So Manning is on, or no. We're going to want to speed this up as much as we can. So splits will be rolled are automatic. So Manning's on first base hit for Cleveland. And now here's Mike Vail. Again, another guy hits lefties usually well. Not this year, though. Hitting .150, a double, and a ribby. Manning gets a good lead off first. Munson behind the plate sets the target. Guidry looks in, and here's the pitch to Vail. And that'll be a 5-9. Struck him out 2 away. And now here is the icon, Willie Horton. .233, 4 homers, 17 RBIs. Willie always finds a place to go. Hits right. He's a designated hitter today. Munson sets. Guidry looks in. Here's a pitch to Horton. And that will be a walk to Horton. And there's that 4-7 walk for Guidry again. First and second, 2 outs. And here's the young third baseman, Buddy Bell, having a fine year. 315, 3 homers, 15 RBIs, including 7 doubles and 5 triples. Munson sets the target. Guidry looks in. 2 on, 2 out. Here's the pitch to Bell. And that is a line drive and caught right by Dent. 1-9 single, rolled to 10. So the Indians, no runs, 1 hit, left 2. We played go to the bottom of the first. No score here at the stadium. Here's Mickey Rivers hitting .220. No homers, 7 ribbies. Pruitt behind the plate. It's Vail, Manning, and Dade. Bell, Verizon, Kuiper, Cox, and then Pruitt behind the plate. And on the mound, Don Hood. He's 2-5, 5.82 ERA, 40 hits in 43 innings. innings. Left-handed Hood looks in. Here's the pitch to Rivers. And that's a 1-7 ground ball hard to second. Kuiper picks it up and throws him out. Here's Randolph. He's now hitting .292, 6 doubles, 5 triples, a homer, 17 ribbies. Pruitt sets the target. Hood with the windup, and here's the pitch. That's a 4-11. Fly ball left field. That's trouble for Vail. He could have a problem with it. He cannot make the play. Drops in front. Randolph on with the base hit. First hit for the Yanks. Again, here is the late, great Thurman Munson, August 2nd, 1979. Again, Munson steps up. Pruitt puts the sign down. Munson hitting .331. Solid campaign. 9 doubles. Hood from the stretch. +1, +2. You know what? Randolph a chance to go second base here. Does he get it? He goes to second base. So a stolen base for Randolph. He's on at second now in scoring position. And here's Munson. So Pruitt sets the target. Hood from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Munson. Lefty-righty matchup, and that is Munson. He popped it straight up. Verizer's there. Randolph has to hold 2 outs. Here's Jackson. Average starting to climb. .255. 5 homers, 12 ribbies. Pruitt sets the target. Hood from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Jackson. 1-5 and struck him out. The Yankees strand a runner at second. 1-0 playing the books. No score. And now here is Ted Cox, Tribe fan. How you doing, my friend? Welcome aboard. As we're playing 1978 Ron Guidry replay. And now here, actually, you remember, if you have not watched my replays, the Indians were the team, the only team so far to beat the Indians. They did at Municipal Stadium the last time out. So never know what can happen. Here's Ted Cox. 161, 1 double, nothing across for him, 31 at-bats. Munson sets the target. Guidry with the windup. Here's the pitch to Cox. 5-11, fly ball left field. That's Piniella. He's a 3-12, and it drops in front of mine. Oh, it drops past Piniella, goes all the way to the wall. Little league home run for Ted Cox. He goes to second, and it got past him. Rivers had to get it down. He doesn't have an arm. They're going to try to throw it through. Not in time, and he'll score. So Ted Cox gets credit with the double, and then the E7 by Piniella. He tried to scoop it, and he couldn't. It went off the glove and went all the way to the wall. Rivers trying to get it down, and Cox will round the bases. He'll score standing, and that, folks, in Little League is a home run. So a double and an E7 scores Cox. Indians lead 1-0, and here's Ron Pruitt hitting .212 homer, 6 RBIs. Guidry does not look happy with that one. Munson sets the target. Guidry looks in. Here's the pitch to Pruitt. And that's a line drive caught. 1 away. Dent makes the catch on an easy catch. 1 away. Here's Dwayne Kuiper. .309. What a good year at 4 doubles, 2 triples, 11 RBIs. Munson sets the target. Guidry looks in. Here's the pitch. And that's a 3-6 round ball to short. Dent's got it. Throws him out for 2. Here's Tom Verizor. .294. No homers, 2 RBIs. Munson sets. Guidry looks in. Here's the windup to Verizor. 6-4, ground ball to third. That's an easier play for Nettles. He picks it and throws him out. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 big error. We played an inning and a half. 1-0 Cleveland. Let's look at the stats on Guidry. Did they give him an earned run? No, it was not an earned run. So he's getting up 2 hits, 1 run, non-earned, 1 walk-in, 1 strikeout. So Don Hood pitching to bottom of second. Here's Piniella, .238, slow start, 6 doubles, a homer, and 12 ribbies. Pruitt sets the target. Don Hood looks on. Here's the pitch to Piniella. That's a 3-7 fly ball to center. Manning's got it. Makes the catch for the first out. Here is Chris Chambliss, .291, 3 doubles, a triple homer, 17 RBIs. Pruitt sets in. Hood with the windup. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. 5-8. Got Chambliss on strikes. Oh, Chambliss walks back. Curve on the inside corner of the plate, 2 away. Here's Greg Nettles hitting .257, 6 doubles, a triple, 4 homers, 19 ribbies. 2 outs here in the second. Pruitt sets the target. Hood with the windup. Here's the pitch to Nettles. 1-6. Base hit Nettles, a 2-out hit. Here's a designated hitter, Big Heathcliff Johnson, .245, 3 homers and 5 ribbies. Pruitt sets in, puts down the target, shifts the fingers. Hood from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Heathcliff Johnson. Walked him, and the Yankees got 2 on and 2 outs. And here's a batter who started such a strong year this year, but boy, his batting average has gone to oblivion. Bucky Dent, 4 doubles, a home run, 11 RBIs, hitting a minuscule 174. Pruitt sets the target. Hood from the stretch. 2 on, 2 outs the pitch. And that is a line drive base hit for Dent. Nettles didn't get a great jump. He'll go to third and stops there. Throw back in. And the Yankees have loaded the bases with 2 men out for the center fielder, Mickey Rivers. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Yankees looked at least get a run in. Johnson not too quick of speed at second. Dent's the trailing runner at first. Rivers the batter, 0 for 1, ground out his first time up. Pruitt sets the target. Hood from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 6'10" center fielder. He hit it at Manning. That should be an easy play, and does. Yankees strand the bases loaded. We go to third. 1-0 Cleveland. So again, another start in the Ron Guidry replay of the 1978 Ron Guidry Yankee replay. We play all Ron Guidry starts, and then we autoplay up to his next one. Yankees on first place in the AL East so far, playing better than expected. Paul Dade, the batter, he's 0 for 1, ground out his first time up. Munson sets the target. Guidry at the windup. Here's the pitch to Dade. 5-2, struck him out. And now here is Rick Manning. Singled his first time up. Indians with 2 hits, Yankees with 3. Munson sets the target. Guidry with the windup, and here's the pitch to Manning. 6-4, ground ball to third. Nettles. He's got it. Strong throw, got him. Nettles had a little bit stronger throw on it. Took Chambliss off the bag a little bit, but was able to stay on. 2 outs here in the third. Here's Vail. 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. Guidry has 2 strikeouts so far in 2 2/3. Munson sets in. Guidry looks, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Vail, and that's a 1-9. Struck him out. Third strikeout for Guidry. We go to the bottom of third. 1-0 Indians. For the Yanks, Willie Randolph followed by Thurman, Munson, and Reggie Jackson. Randolph 1 for 1. Pruitt sets in target. Hood with the windup. Here's the pitch to Willie. 2-5 and walked him. So he's on. He'll be held. Means it makes Munson nice spot here in the lineup to try the hit and run probably. Again, late great Thurman Munson. August 2nd, 1979. Day that'll live in infamy in my life and the life of most Yankee fans. Be hit and run. And here we go. We'll go hit and run for Thurman. He's being held on. He gets the advantage. Here's a pitch to Thurman. There goes Willie and the pitch. And no, he doesn't. He swung on and missed, bounced to short. So Randolph was moving. Verizon gets the fielder's choice. How about that? That was a smart play by Verizon and Kuiper. So Munson takes first base with 1 out. So that was a very ineffective hit and run. Here is Jackson. He's 0 for 1. Pruitt sets the target. Don Hood, lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch to Jackson. 1-3, ground ball A. That is Verizon. Kuiper to the first baseman makes the double play. Yankees go out in the third. We go to the fourth. 1-0 Tribe. So now Willie Horton followed by Buddy Bell and Ted Cox. So Guidry on the mound in the 4th inning, looking strong, but he's trailing 1-0 because of a little league inside the park home run by Cox. Back in the 2nd inning. Munson sets the target. Guidry looks on. Here's the pitch to Horton. Single for Horton. Base hit. Was having a solid season hitting so far. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Slow-footed Horton will not be. He's actually being held there. So we'll take the go ahead and play behind Horton here. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Bell. 6-7, struck him out. So got Bell this time on the inside corner. Here's Ted Cox inside the park. Little league home run his last time up. Double that dropped in front of Pinella, and then he booted it. It got all the way back to the wall. Rivers was able to come up with it, but Cox scored standing up. So 1 out here in the 4th. Cox the batter. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Cox. 1-5, struck him out. There's another strikeout. We may get the Tribe fans over-under on this one. 2 outs in the 4th, and here's the catcher, Ron Pruitt. He's 0 for 1, lined out his first time up. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch, and Horton takes second base. Wow, what's that? He bounced in front of Munson, gets by Munson. Let's see what they called it. Was that a muff by Guidry or by Munson? They called that a wild pitch. So it was a slider that Munson cannot get in front of. Runner on second and 2 outs. And now Pruitt the batter. Base open with Kuiper on deck. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Horton gets off second base. Here's the pitch. 3-2 is a base hit for Ron Pruitt. Horton did not get a good jump. He stops at third. Throw comes in. And the Indians have runners at first and third. 2 outs in the 4th. So now here's the second baseman, Dwayne Kuiper, 0 for 1 in the ballgame and ground out. Guidry really has to bear down here. And again, they are going to allow, hang on 1 second, they are going to, let's see, what am I going to do here? Hold which runner? Let's see. He's being held at first. And let's see. There he goes. Okay, so Pruitt not being held. They don't want to open up the hole between first and second. First and third, 2 outs. He's off of the pitch anyway. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Kuiper. 6'10" center fielder. That's Rivers. He's a 2-10. Come on, Mick. Make the play, and does. Good play by Rivers, and ends the inning. No runs left. 2. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Cleveland. So let's see. 1-0 Cleveland. Bottom of the 4th inning here at the stadium. As the Yankees trying to big win here. WPIX, home of the Yankees. So now up for the Yankees here, it will be Lou Piniella, followed by Chris Chambliss and Greg Nettles. Righty, lefty, lefty against the left-hander Hood. Pruitt sets the target. Hood with the windup. Here's the pitch to Piniella. 2-7, ground ball to short. Verizer picks up and throws it to Cox, foot out number 1. Chambliss 0 for 1 so far, struck out his first time up. He sets in, winds the bat up. Pruitt sets the target. Hood with the windup. Here's the pitch to Chambliss, and that's a liner. Just Kuiper gets his glove on it. 1-2 was a single. Roll to 3. Here's Nettles. He's 1 for 1. He's a 5R, so he definitely hits righties. A lot more effectiveness, but he does have that good power underneath the 1 column. Remember here, Yankee Stadium, left-handed batters, 1 to 15 are your home runs. Singles are only a 1. Pruitt sets the target. Hood looks in. Here's the windup to Nettles. 1-7. Oh, he dead rolled him. Deep drive to center field. Manning is there. Makes the catch. With all that stuff in the 1 column, he found the out roll. Through 4, 1-0 Indians. So top of the 5th coming up. Cleveland with 4 hits. The Yankees with 3. The Yankees with a big error in the ball game. That was in the 2nd, allowing Ted Cox to score all the way around the bases. Top of the 5th, Verizer followed by Dade and Manning. Munson sets the target. Guidry with the windup. Here's the pitch to Verizer. 1-10, line drive to Dent. Makes a nice play. 1 out in the 5th. Here's Paul Dade. He's 0 for 2. He grounded out back in the 1st, struck out back in the 3rd. Munson sets the target. Guidry with the windup. Here's the pitch to Dade. 2-4, ground ball to 3rd. Nettles got it. Throws at the Chambliss. That is out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Rick Manning. 0 for 2. Manning has singled back in 1st, grounded out back in the 3rd. Munson puts in, sets the target. Guidry looks in. Lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch to Manning. 6-5, struck him out. Big strikeout for Guidry. 4.5 in the books here at Yankee Stadium. 1-0 Cleveland. Johnson, Dent, and Rivers to bat for the Yanks. Pruitt sets the target. Don Hood looks in. Here's the windup of Big Heathcliff. 4-4, ground ball to short. That's Verizer. 3-27, long throw. Oh, it's in the dirt, and Cox cannot pick it. So Johnson gets on. That's an easy 6. And the Yankees have the leadoff runner on here in the 5th. Johnson, no speed. Bucky Dent finally a big base hit his last time up. But now his ability to bunt could come and play here. Let's see what that turns him into, either B or C. It turns him into a C. A C or a B hit and run. You don't want to mess with Cliff Johnson at first. So Dent is going to lay a bunt down and see if that's going to work. Here's a bunt by Dent. He throws the bat handle in front, and he picks it up, and he beats it out. How about that? Dent drove a Dent down the sidelines. Bell picks it up. He only played with one hand. He throws to first, took Cox off the base. So Bucky Dent beats it out, and the Yankees got 2 on and nobody out. A fantastic bunt by Dent, and the Yankees have something going here. So here's Rivers. He's 0 for 2. Now the fans on their feet. Now they look for a bunt here by Rivers. He handles the bat well enough. Let's see what that turns him into. That turns him into a C also. Rivers is going to swing away. He's hitting .216, but boy, he's due to get hot. Pruitt sets the target. Hood from the stretch. Here's the pitch by Rivers. 3-6 line drive at Kuiper. Ballpark single, not effective. 1 away in the 5th. Randolph 1 for 1. Sequel the first. Walked in the 3rd. Yankees have to stay away from the double play. Pruitt sets the target. Hood from the stretch. 2 on, 1 out. Pitch to Randolph. 4-7 single to center field. Cliff Johnson is a 1-9 trying to score. They'll throw 90 feet away, and Johnson will stop. And it brings up the man of the day, who we're here to remember, Thurman Munson. 0 for 2. Fouled out, popped up, or into a force out and popped up. So Munson comes up, 1 out in the 5th. What a time for Thurman to come through. Pruitt sets the target. Hood from the stretch. Yankees bases loaded, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Munson. 1-8 base hit Munson. Game tied. RBI Thurman, the captain, comes through. Dent stops at 3rd. Yankees tied at 1. So now here's Reginald Martinez Jackson. 0 for 2. Struck out, hit into a double play. Yankees potential go-ahead runner now at 3rd. Randolph Munson at 1st. Randolph, great speed at 2nd, could score on anything in the outfield. As for arms, Manning and Dade have decent arms. Vail has an average arm. Pruitt sets the target. Hood from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Jackson. 1-3 ground ball, double play for the 2nd time. For Reiser, the Kuiper, the Cox, turn 2. And the Yankees could not get more than the run. So Thurman Munson knocks in a run. We go to the 6th. We're tied at 1. So 1-1 top of the 6th. Has been a really good played game. Yankees, Cleveland with 4 hits, Yankees with 6. Both teams with errors in the ball game. Munson sets the target. Guidry looks in. Here's a pitch to Vail. 6-11 struck him out. There's your strikeout number 7 for Guidry. Here's Willie Horton walking a single. Munson goes out and talks to Guidry. Going to have to change their plan a little bit. Horton seems to be on Guidry a little bit. Guidry looks in, gets the target. They may want to go slider away. Here's the pitch to Horton. 3-5, got him on strikes. There's that slider away. Strikeout number 8. 4 more to get the Tribe fans over under. So here's Buddy Bell, 0 for 2. Line out and struck out himself. Fans on their feet, they're clapping. Munson sets the target. Guidry looks on. Here's the pitch to Bell. And the ground ball to short. That's Dent. 2-14. Long throw in between the 2 errors. Nice pick by Chambliss. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Game tied at 1. Piniella, Chambliss, and Nettles, the bat for the Yankees here in the 6th. Yankees 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error. Cleveland 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. Pruitt pots a glove. Hood looks in. Here's the pitch to Piniella. 4-5 base hit Piniella. Base hit number 7 for the Yanks. Don Hood surprisingly in. Let's see how much longer. If I didn't adjust Cleveland's managing mode, Hood may be still in his game. He's a 6. He'll probably do 1 more inning and he'll probably be out of here. Cleveland bullpen is stirring. Chambliss 0 for 2. Pruitt sets the target. Hood from the stretch. Runner on first, nobody out. Pitch to Chambliss. 5-8. Chambliss on strikes for the second time. Boy, Hood's had his number. One away in the sixth. Here's Nettles. He's 1 for 2. Pruitt sets the target. Hood from the stretch. Gets the sign. Piniella leads off. Here's the pitch to Nettles. 5-5. Struck him out 2. Don Hood now has 4. So 2 outs. Here's Big Heathcliff Johnson. Big opportunity, you would think, maybe to bring a right-hander in just to get out of this situation. This could be a dangerous pitch. Cliff Johnson's been up 54 times, 3 home runs, playing mostly against lefties. Pruitt sets the target. Hood from the stretch. He's got to be careful. Here's the pitch to Heathcliff. 2-6 ground ball to short. That's Verizon. Pitches it to Kuiper, and we go to the 7th, tied at 1. And the Cleveland manager goes ahead and pats Don Hood on the back. He might be done. So top of the 7th is Ted Cox, followed by Ron Pruitt and Dwayne Kuiper. 1-1 score. Cleveland 1 run, 4 hits and an error. The Yankees 1 run, 7 hits and an error. Cox a double, Little League home run back in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th. Munson continues onward. Guidry has pitched 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run was not earned, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. Hood 6 innings, 7 hits, 1 run not earned, 4 strikeouts. Top, it is the top of the 7th here at the Bronx. Munson sets the target. Guidry with the windup, the pitch to Cox. 1-11, popped up the 3rd. Nettles is there, calls everyone off, makes the catch. Here's Ron Pruitt, he's 1 for 2. Munson sets in, puts down the target. Ron Guidry takes a deep breath. Here's the pitch to Pruitt. And that's going to be a 1-9 ground ball to short. Dent's got it, throws it across the diamond. 2 outs in the 7th. Here's Kuiper. Ground out, flight out. 2 outs in the 7th. Lefty hitter. Munson sets the target. Guidry winds up. Here's the pitch. 2-2 popped up. First baseman Chambliss makes the catch. Guidry's gone 7. So Don Hood comes out for the 7th inning. He must have talked his manager into pitching the 7th. Oh, baby, here we go. Pruitt sets in the target. Don Hood looks and gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Dent. 2 hits in the ball game. Ground ball to short. Riser picks, throws it to Cox, gets the 1st out. 1 out here in the 7th. Rivers 0 for 3. Pruitt goes out and talks to Hood, puts down the target. Hood with the windup. Here's the pitch to Rivers. 6-4 ground ball to 2nd. Kuiper's got it. Throws it to Cox, gets 2 quick outs. So Don Hood really showing his worth. And now here's Randolph. 2 for 2 with a walk. He has singled back in the 1st, walked in the 3rd, singled in the 5th. Pruitt sets the target. Hood looks in. And the windup and the pitch to Randolph. 2-4 and walked him again. Randolph's on for the 4th time. 2 outs in the 7th for the captain, Thurman Munson. 1 for 3. RBI single back in the 5th. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. Let's see if Randolph can get a jump. He will have to go for 2nd. He can. 1-12. He's going to try to steal. Got it. Stolen base, Randolph. He gets in scoring position. So now Thurman Munson comes in. He loses 2 hits to the clutch, so he's not as good. But if he hits anything that 2 column against a left-hander, it could be dangerous. Jackson, the lefty on deck, he's bounced into a couple double plays. Let's see how they play it. Pruitt sets the target. Hood from the stretch. Runner on 2nd, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to the Munson. 5-7 ground ball 2nd. That is Kuiper. He can't do it. It was in the clutch. He was in the clutch. He was holding Randolph on, so he becomes a 3. That's a base hit. Randolph scores. Yankees lead 2-1. The late, great Thurman Munson gets himself his 2nd big hit and RBI of the ball game. Oh, my goodness, when fantasy becomes a reality. That line was used when Derek Jeter got his last hit at Yankee Stadium when he retired. Munson on his day, August 2nd, 1979. 2 big hits in the ball game. Yankees lead 2-1. Jackson 0 for 3. 2 double play ground balls. Good thing there's 2 outs. Pruitt sets the target. Hood from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Jackson. Big drive, base hit for Jackson. That will tire out Don Hood. Munson will go first to third. Jackson stops, and it's first and third Yanks. Let's see who they go with. Pinella's the righty, probably a right-handed pitcher coming in. Let's see what they decide. And it will be Fitzmaurice. So Fitzmaurice comes in the game. 0-1, 6.75 ERA, 5 hits in 4 innings. He's a reverse righty, so not a guy coming pitch to Randolph normally. Pruitt sets the target. Jackson with a +7. Does he get a jump? Let's see. Jackson, he gets the jump. The throw, not in time, and Jackson steals second. So Reggie got the huge jump on the pitcher that time. Second and third, 2 outs for Pinella. So Pruitt sets the target. Fitzmaurice from the stretch. Here's the pitch, and they walk Pinella intentionally. So now they go to the reverse split on Chambliss. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts in a ball game against Hood, both looking. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Yankees with 9 hits. Cleveland with 4. Yankees with the advantage of having 1 run in. Pruitt sets the target. Fitzmaurice from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. 3-6 base hit center field. Chambliss will get Munson home. Here comes Jackson holding the trailing runner. Not in time. Yankees lead 4-1. So Chambliss knocks in 2 big runs, the former Indian. And now here's a former Indian in Craig Nettles. First and second Yanks. Up 4-1 in the 7th. Pruitt sets in the target. Fitzmaurice from the stretch. 6-11 fly ball right field. That's Dade. He's a 3. Makes the catch. Yankees down in the 7th. They score 3. It's 4-1 Yankees. We go to the 8th. So 4-1 Yankees. We head to the 8th. Let's see. Verizor, Dade, Manning. Right, left. Guidry stays out there. Munson sets the target. Guidry looks in, gets the wind up to Verizor. 6-6, knock him out. That's 9. So 3 more gets the Tri-Fans over or under. Here's Munson. Goes out, talks to Guidry. 0 for 3, Dade. Good hitter against lefties. Munson sets in the target. Guidry looks in, nods. Here's the pitch to Paul Dade. 2-6. Oh, deep drive down left field. Lights off the top of the wall. Dade will have at least 2. Stops right there, and Paul Dade with a 1-out double. So Dade, like we said, hits lefties real well, and you saw it that time. You saw that little extra power he had. Runner on second, 1 out. Yankees up by 3. Manning will be followed by a bunch of righties coming up. So now the Yankees looking at their bullpen. Gossage and Lyle are throwing. Munson sets the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Manning. 3-1. Oh, right field's Jackson. Way back. He reaches. Gone. Holy cow. Rick Manning sends into the first seat in the stands in right field. And Ron Guidry's going to get a shirt. It's going to say, "You got porched," as Rick Manning hits a 2-run homer just inside the seats in right field. Jackson tried to leap, just ran out of room. It was a home run on a 5% chance, and it was gone. So now Guidry is 1 hit away from fatiguing. It's 4-3 Yankees, and all of a sudden Guidry's having problems with the Indians again. Here's Mike Vail, 0 for 3, 1 out in the 8th. Munson puts out a target. Guidry from the stretch, from the windup. Here's a pitch to Vail. That's a 5-5. Got him looking. That's 10 for Guidry through 7 2/3. Let's see if he can get out Horton here. Munson sets in. Guidry takes the nod. Here's the pitch to Horton. 3-6, got him. He's got 11. He's 1 away from Tri-Fans over under. Let's see if Billy keeps him in there. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 4-3 New York. What a ball game. And it's awfully close here. So now last in the 8th inning, Cliff Johnson followed by Bucky Dent and Mickey Rivers. against a right-hander, Fitzmaurice. So the Yankees may turn him away. Pincher here in the bottom of the eighth for the Yanks. Jim Spencer will grab the bat. So Spencer will be the pinch hitter for the Yankees here. Hitting .231, 2 homers, 9 RBIs. Pruitt sets the target. Fitzmaurice with the pitch. Here's the pitch to Spencer. 1-9, struck him out. One away in the eighth. There's Dent. He's 2 for 3. Singled in second, bunt single in the fifth, and ground out in the seventh. Pruitt sets the target. Fitzmaurice with a windup. Here's the pitch to Dent. 3-7 base hit. Dent 3 for 4. So runner on first and 1 out. Here's Mickey Rivers 0 for 4. Having a long day at the plate. Pruitt sets in the target. Fitzmaurice from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Rivers. 6-12. And that will be drives one in the center. Manning is there. Makes the catch for out number 2. So now here is Randolph. He's been on base 4 times, 2 hits, 2 walks, has a run scored, 2 outs here, bottom of the 8th. Yankees lead only by 1, 11 hits to the Indians 6. Pruitt sets the target. Fitzmaurice from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Randolph. 5-9 line drive. It ends the inning. Yankees cannot capitalize and get an insurance run. We go to the top of the 9th. It's 4-3 New York. So now Ron Guidry is 1 strike away from fulfilling an over-under in Vegas. Does he stay out there and get the out, or did they get Gossage in there? Righty, 3 righties coming up for the Yanks. Gossage is ready. Looking in. Does he stay in the ball game and get the over-under for 12? Let's see. They're going to chance this. They'll pitch to Bell. He struck out 1 of the times. Line out, strikeout, ground out. Munson sets the target. Guidry looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Bell. Got him. If you had Guidry in the 12 strikeouts, you got him. And there's 12. So with Ted Cox coming up, here comes Billy Martin. He'll take the ball from him, and Guidry gets a big standing ovation here at the stadium. 47,000 here watching Ron Guidry pitch here at the Bronx. So now, new pitcher for the Yankees, Rich Goose Gossage will come in trying to save it. Unlike my 1980 replay, Gossage has been really good. So Gossage on the year, no record. He has 8 saves, 2.25 ERA, 5 hits, 12 innings, 3 walks, 13 strikeouts, 1 home run. It'll now be Cox and Pruitt, the bat here against Gossage. Munson sets the target. Guidry looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch, and Cox will be pinch hit for Johnny Grubb. 299 hitter, 4 homers, 20 RBIs. Filthy left-handed hitter against righties. Lots of power. Got to keep it away from the 2 column. The game will be tied. Munson sets in, puts down the target. Guidry with the full windup. Here's the pitch to Grubb. 5-6, struck him out looking. Inside corner, 98 on the knees. 2 away in the 9th. Here's Ron Pruitt. You may see a pinch hitter here for Pruitt. We'll see if they'll bat for him. He's 1 for 3 in the ball game. Gossage 1 out away from getting the Yanks a crucial big win here for Guidry. Munson sets the target. Gossage looks in. He gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Pruitt. 6-7, he walks him. Oh, and now the tying runner's on. So now here's a guy with no power, Dwayne Kuiper, 303 hitter, no homers, 11 RBIs. He's been hitting the ball well this year, just doesn't have power. Munson sets in. Gossage from the stretch looks in, gets the sign. Here's a pitch, and they'll Lentz will come in and run for the Indians. So Lentz, a little better base running. He was trying to get a good jump. So Kuiper, the batter. Munson sets the target, pats the glove, puts down the sign. Gossage nods from the stretch. 1 runner on first, 2 outs, top of the 9th. There's the pitch to Kuiper. 6-7, he walked him. Oh, another walk. And the Indians got 2 on and 2 outs. And now here's the light hitting Verizon. 270 hitter, no homers, 2 RBIs. Did the Indians try to bat form here. Coming down to the last part of it. Fries are 0 for 3. Let's see if they'll bat for him. Let's look at their bench. Let's look at a bullhead. Jim Norris, a possibility. Larvell Blanks would probably go in and play short. Wayne Cage loves right-handed pitching, or Ron Hassey actually likes lefties for once in his life. They got two hitters who adore righties. Let's see if the Indians make a move here. This would be the normal decision. Let's see if they decide to bat Verizer. Munson goes out again, talks to Gossage. Gossage from the stretch. Looks in. Lentz takes the lead off second. Good speed. Kuiper behind him. Really good speed. They'll be off with contact. Munson sets the target. Gossage from the stretch. They will bat for Jim Norris like we talked about. Norris hitting .326. 3 doubles, a home run, 4 RBIs. Decent card, 1s and 3s. He loses 3 to clutch. Munson sets the target. Gossage now from the stretch. He gets the sign. He probably got the advanced pitching protocol on Norris. He looks in his hat, nods, puts the hat back on, gets the sign from Munson. They switch signs so Lentz doesn't try to steal it. Lentz off by contact. He is the tying run. Gossage from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Norris. 3-2 single line drive at Randolph, and the Yankees will win this. The Yankees win, and the Yankees win. And the Yankees win this clutch 1978 replay of Ron Guidry starts 4-3. So the Yankees win. Guidry goes to 8-1, goes 8 1/3, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 1 walk, and gets the Las Vegas 12 strikeouts. Gossage went 2/3 of inning, 2 walks and 1 strikeout. His ERA goes to 2.13, save number 9. Doubles by Dade and Cox, home runs by Manning. A 2-run port shot that just cleared the wall in right field. Big hitters for the Yankees today. They had Bucky Dent 3 for 4, while Randolph and Munson 2 for 4. Again, Munson 2 for 4. Runs scored in 2 RBIs. May you rest in peace today on your day. For the Cleveland Indians, their big hitters, Manning 2 for 4. Runs scored, 2 RBIs. The home run was the big hitter, and the Yankees win it 4-3. The Yankees will improve to 24-14, while the Indians drop to 16-22. Let's go ahead and auto ahead to the Yankees' next start. We'll see when the next start is on your broadcast schedule. So we go ahead on the broadcast schedule for the Yankees. Let's see. So let's look at this again. The Yankees will play. They play Cleveland again. Let's make sure if they do. The Yankees, nope, they're off on Wednesday, so it looks like they're not going to play there. Then the Yankees will play. They play Cleveland again. Rick Waits taking on Dick Tidrow. That is a Thursday, so that might have been a rain out on Wednesday with no game. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything there. So Waits and Tidrow on the Thursday. And then Friday night, the New York Yankees stay home and play the Toronto Blue Jays, Jerry Garvin and Jim Bibby. And then Saturday, it will be Clancy against Figueroa. Then on Sunday, it looks like a doubleheader with the Blue Jays. Ron Guidry gets the opener as Jesse Jefferson is on the mound. And followed by the nightcap, Dave Lematzik and Ken Clay. So the Yankees will be back in business. And if it's a Sunday, you'll have This Week in Baseball and the Three Stooges. Then you'll have New York Yankee Baseball on Channel 11, as will be the Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's go ahead and speed onward with the games. We'll play them all till might start with the Yankees come up. So let's go ahead and through that real fast. For those who are still here, I want to know what's going on in 1978 autoplay baseball with Ron Guidry starts in between. With that, go ahead and get through. Looks like that we're going to go ahead and take a second, then go ahead and shoot these games through. And then I'm going to let you out of here. And then we'll be back sometime tonight. Probably another upload in 1972. So, in the games on Wednesday, May 24th, Boston beat Toronto 5-3. Chicago beat California 5-1. They've been hot. Detroit and Baltimore played two, and Baltimore swept Detroit 6-2 and 7-3. It was Kansas City over Seattle 8-4, Oakland over Milwaukee 2-0, Texas over Minnesota 6-0 on Thursday, May 25th. Seattle over Kansas City 10-8, Minnesota over Texas 8-4, Toronto best Boston 5-4, California beats Chicago 6-2, Yankees outlast Cleveland 3-2. That's a big win. They beat Rick Waite, who they usually have problems with. Detroit over Baltimore 4-3. Friday night, May 26th. Baltimore 5, Cleveland 1. It was Detroit 7, Boston 5, Angels 11, Brewers 10. It was Chicago 2, Oakland 0, Texas 3, Seattle 0, and Toronto beating the Yankees on Friday night 2-0. On your Saturday games, it was Cleveland 7, Baltimore 4, Detroit 8, Boston 5, Chicago 7, Oakland 2. It was Toronto beating the Yankees again, 8-6. That's not good. Milwaukee beats California 3-1, and Seattle beats Texas 3-1. In your Sunday games, here it is, Cleveland and Baltimore. Baltimore 5, Cleveland 4. Detroit all over Boston 15-5, and Boston wins the nightcap 4-1. Minnesota beats Kansas City 8-4. California over Milwaukee 11-7. Chicago splits with Oakland, winning 5-1, losing 4-3. The Yankees won the nightcap 4-2. The Yankees will play the first game of the series, and that's Guidry and Jefferson. And then Baltimore beats Cleveland 7-3. Let's go ahead and quickly look at the standings, and I'll let you go here, folks. So let's go ahead and look at the numbers that I have here. And for the Yankees, they are now 3 games ahead of the Brewers, 3.5 on Boston, and 5.5 over Detroit. California, 4.5 over Texas, and 4.5 over the White Sox. Thank you, folks. This has been a broadcast of the 1978 Ron Guidry starts for season that was 25-3 season. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. We'll see you again for more.